Now, for me, my condemnation goes to the U.S. attorney, right?
That's true, yeah.
Who drafted this agreement. Not only drafted the agreement, mind you, but as you've noted many times on your channel, Joe, gave Epstein the sweetest of sweetheart deals in the history of time. The police had all the evidence. They busted into his condos and found the DVDs and CDs carefully labeled with, and all the documentation ever of all these things. And they let him off with a nothing charge. Then they gave him lifetime probation, which he never actually did. And they never followed up on, and they never violated his probation. The whole thing is what was going through the U.S. attorney's head is mind-numbing. And there's that quote where he said that the pay grade was above me, which implied it might have something to do with some intelligence agency somewhere. But will we ever get the truth on this? Because it seems literally incredible, in the literal sense of incredible, non-credible, that Epstein was able to get that deal with that kind of evidence and basically then go on to terrorize people for, what was it at that point? Basically another 20 years, give or take.
So 12 years. I mean,
12 years. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what's a decade between friends? But yeah.
But don't forget though, this was under the Obama administration. So we're talking about the Obama Justice Department let this slip through. In 2009.
Right? Was it 2009 or 2008?
Yeah, it's signed. Well, the agreement was signed 2009.
Yeah. So it's 10 years. Yeah. Look, everyone thinks that.
Who then became cabinet secretary.
Which leads everyone to conclude that he was associated with some triple letter agency. The alternative is that perhaps some triple letter agency decided, hey, we want to use this. Meaning there's all sorts of stuff here that you can understand why the FBI or CIA would want to take his stuff, have access to it for the purposes of blackmailing some various people, because that certainly wouldn't be beyond any of these triple letter agencies, and accordingly be able to use it and and have him remain silent, even if he was not working with them at the time that he was engaging in all of this, which a lot of people speculate he was because of Ghislaine Maxwell's father having close ties to various triple letter agencies.
I think he was an intelligent asset of this or some other country. I use the word asset advisedly because it doesn't mean that he was employed by or on the payroll of necessarily. To be an asset just means that you have value to an intelligence agency. He might not necessarily even know that he's an asset to be an asset, right? So asset just implies that some intelligence agency somewhere found value in him and was trying to protect him. And I think that's very likely to be true. Whether it's our country or Mossad or
MI6
or
KGB.
Somebody, he was under someone's banner of protection, and this is why I continue to think that there's a non-zero probability that Epstein is not dead. He may have been secreted away somewhere, and if he is dead, there's a non-zero probability that it was MI6 or Mossad or someone else like that who may have caused him to no longer be alive in some way. So I think I'm not generally a conspiracy theory guy, but I feel like this one
that's like
all these red flags.
Smells a little funny, right?
Something is not right in the state of Denmark here.